to Three Guys Making Comics, episode number 15.
Yeah.
Epic. The podcast that goes over the ups and downs of the comic book creation process. I am David Omar Lopez. I am a comic book artist.
Hello, I'm ALberto Doriguzzi. I'm an Italian comic book artist. By day I work, but by night I dive into ink, paper, and screen tones like an old school maniac.
And my name is Lech Kaminski. I am an artist from Poland and your friendly neighborhood Undertaker.
Yeah.
Is that a good one? Is that
Yeah,
a good
I
one?
love it.
It's getting there. It's getting there.
Okay.
So on that note, I am going to present first. So I will share my screen.
Nice. Let's see what we have this week.
So we always start out by letting everybody know that we are using the app Comics Flow to show off our work. It's an excellent app just to sort of get everything in order. As you can see with this tutorial that I keep showing, we got 5 steps here. The overall is that you set your project settings, your deadlines, what you want to get done, as far as is it a webtoon, is it an American floppy, is it a manga, is it European? It gives you options like that. Of course, you get all your stuff together, all your art, digital or physical art. Then you start kind of working on your project, uploading, keeping track of deadlines. It looks at what you're doing, your process, all that's good stuff. And then when you do want to see it, you do have the option to kind of do you'll see it when we do some of our art. We kind of flip pages or put them side by side, so you can pretty much analyze your book as if it was something out in the wild and either published or digital. You can kind of see how that'll work out. Other than that, I do want to just go over, let's see if I can go backwards. Yeah. So anyway, on my end, we're launching a Kickstarter on July 15th, which is about 2 weeks away, maybe less, as we're recording. John Dudley, myself, 3 Planes. A lot of you have already seen it. If you want to go on Kickstarter, you're watching this video for the first time, either put on the search bar 3 Planes or screenshot this and use the QR code. It'll take you directly to the Kickstarter. This is another one of our teasers. These are the 2 main characters of issue 1, and that'll take you to our Kickstarter. And the really awesome news right now is that we have acquired or have 98 followers. People have come here and clicked, hey, I like this thing. Tell me more.
Yeah.
And what we're doing now is, and we're thankful, first of all, I always say thanks for everyone, because not only I think a lot of the people that follow us on socials have also been sharing the art or the pages with other people, and I believe that's why we're at that number. So yeah, we're headed to the big 100 for that. If you go on here, you can see some of the final pages for the initial start of the book, and you can read those yourself.
Very cool.
We'll be putting up more pages as we go along. Today, I just want to stay on the 3 Planes conversation because I'm pretty much working on all that now.
Yeah.
And as I mentioned,
Very cool.
let's see, I don't want to show that one yet.
Right. Yes, exactly.
So this is a page that hasn't been shown to the general campaign audience, but some people that have been keeping up with us or commenting and saying how great it is. We've kind of been giving a small sample out to various people, including the 2 guys, of issue 1, pages 1 through 8. And this would be page 8, which is when things kind of start settling down, and we start getting to know what exactly this whole world is about. So this is kind of our introduction to the next piece of the plot for issue 1. And I'm not going to go over the dialogue or anything, but mostly this one is here to show how I came up with the paneling for this. This is not a super rough. I don't have that right now, but this is kind of in between rough and pencils.
Okay.
This was what I showed John initially, and this scene was a beat that I wanted to put in. So this takes place right after the big. Maybe I can show that just so everybody knows. So this page takes
Yeah.
place right after this one. So this is kind of like the guy saying, "This is what happened," all that stuff, and then she reacts to this news here. And so she's like, we're seeing the imagery of that flashback here, the dead body of the old bridge, the helmet that was there. And this is me placing the elements, some back and forth, talking heads, a bit of a close up on the monster, still kind of in shadows, a mystery to them. Still, they're kind of trying to figure out who this person is or what this is in general. And she starts kind of investigating all that. And then he says, let's go, we got to keep moving. And what I really wanted to do is show that this is where the story is, but let's get to the next part of the book. And then I went into inks. And as you can see, let's see. Yeah,
As
so you can,
exactly.
yeah, you can see, let's go panel by panel. That first panel, I think even though we're trying to be mysterious, I think it was better to just show something like this, where the close-up is on the dead bridge, the old bridge, his kind of helmet, meaning that he's kind of given up his role. He's dead now, and he's kind of put his helmet down, even though it fell off when he got stabbed. But
Yes.
it's symbolism.
Yes.
I just really like this kind of angle, and it's kind of from the floor, and it's kind of facing up into the monster, but still keeping him mysterious. We're using kind of a staticky kind of look for it. We don't really know what magic or cosmic power is kind of fueling what they're seeing. You'll learn more about that as we go forward, but he's pretty much showing a presentation of what's happened. Some dialogue here where the person that's the new bridge is figuring it out, asking the questions, then pointing at the guy, and we're still keeping it mysterious, but kind of giving you a better glimpse at what the monster will look like, the big bad guy. And then she starts kind of interacting with this vision, which is, I'll just say for the podcast, it's kind of strange that she can kind of, if you kind of look deeper in this, his eyes are open, right? And
Yes.
somehow she does something where she kind of puts him at peace. And that's a strange thing to the warrior as he looks down and says, maybe, you never know what they're thinking. It's like, this person is going to take over. Are they powerful enough to do it? And I think in this moment, we, as the reader, kind of picks up a hint that maybe she does have something that's bigger than the other person did. And then she even starts touching the spear, the weapon that was used, and you can kind of see some energy there. It's some what I learned from Alberto is to just use some screen tone there. For I use it for effect. So if you
Yes.
do zoom in on when you see the color, you'll see that there is some half tone, screen tone
Okay.
energy there. And of course, he still does the we gotta leave sort of thing, So this kind of part just got split up into different panels.
Okay.
This is almost the same, and this one had a better layout, and that's
You
what we
can
have
just
here.
move with the mouse and show just an alpha,
Oh,
the opacity.
can I? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot about that. I forgot to
I mean,
mention that up front with Comics Flow.
yes. I
You can
mean,
do this cool effects like this where you can see the
just
roughs, the layout, and then you can see where I kind of changed it.
yes, you can just move
Oh,
right to the
and
left.
it even does the color part to introduce
Yes.
the next one. Really awesome. And there's the color. I
Cool.
think this is the first time anybody other than the guys and people we've sent out this preview have seen this page. But again, I say it every week, but Lataro, who is coloring this, he just brings something really special to it, and we're very glad that we came across him and he decided to help us out with this book. So again, colorist, really, we've been talking about color and our
It's very
fantasy
good.
book,
Yes.
and they can bring something really special to a page, and he did something really awesome here. Anyway, I can talk about that for 20 minutes, but I'm gonna just stop sharing now. And
Hey, wait,
yeah,
wait.
everybody,
I wanted to
let's
say.
get to 100. Let's get to 100, guys. Come on. If you're seeing this, go
Yeah,
to the Kickstarter.
I wanted to say two things. One, I like that you are just placing the balloons on the sketches, which is I think that I usually don't do. I mean, I know what they are saying, but I don't have a definitive dialogues, and this is my error. I know that it's not good. It's better to do in your way. And the second thing I want to say is that I very like last panel that has go to the color one, because it's just cooler to see that you have just a black spot on the top left and on the bottom right, which creates some kind of black, white, black, white, black with the hand. And it's very, I mean, the page is amazing as usual. The top panel is very cool, but the last one, I like that in a solid place, you just have this contrast and the hand. Very good job as usual. I love it.
Thank you. Thanks. Yeah, I'm gonna say one thing about the small. For some reason, he does kind of, when he shares, he likes to do a close up of. He'll take one panel and then he'll make it like the centerpiece of his post.
Okay.
And when he's doing that, for some reason, he knows how to. Well, he's also being like a reader. He picks up, like you said, this panel really hits me, and he'll take it out and for some reason these little panels. I always think that the big panels are gonna be the like everybody's gonna go, look at that big panel, but then somebody will say, oh, I really like when she's trying to touch the spear, and it's such a small little detail.
Yes.
That as the artist, you're trying your best to make these explosive big panels, and then sometimes the reader just anchors
focus
to
on the little one. Yes.
the little moments, yeah, which is really cool.
The first one is very cool. It's very cool, but it just hit me that how do you just use the blacks on the last one? It was a clever idea. I love it.
And the color just makes it real. The color makes it really stand out.
Yes.
So that's
yes.
Really cool. Yeah. So that's I'll stop sharing then.
So people subscribe and make it happen. 100 followers at least.
I think after this podcast we'll be at 101. That's my prediction.
Yes, exactly.
All right, guys. Thank you.
Nice job as usual.
Thank you.
Yeah, Lautaro of Tuli is amazing. Like, I'm speechless. I'm gonna share now.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's a pop-up for me to click. Yeah, done. Right. So yeah, what I did this week, I was off, thankfully, for a whole week. I was on holidays.
Okay.
So this double page is almost done. However, you can see that the borders. Oh, you can see my mouse. Great.
Yes.
So the guts are here, and the guts are here. I've just noticed it like an hour ago. You see, that thing around his arm was supposed to be a gutter.
Oh, okay.
And somehow I made this gutter and this gutter tiny, while this incredibly big. I just noticed that right now.
Okay.
So it was done like 5 hours ago, but now when I look at it, it's not done. It's not finished.
Okay.
And the shading on the guy needs doing somehow. I forgot about that. Or maybe it's already done, just I've maybe turned off the layer. I don't know.
Okay.
But like the majority of this double spread is done. However, I'm going to tweak it, definitely. And for 4 days, since Monday, I was actually doing something else.
Also page 19 is new, right?
19.
Yes.
Oh, I'm putting several things on the same.
Okay.
Just for the purpose of presentation. I actually right, because I talk too much in a way that goodness.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No. That's all right.
You aren't sharing right now.
Yeah, because I'm trying to click the right thing to share. And why isn't the entire screen then? I was hoping.
Yes.
I was hoping that this would just be kind of clickable in terms of just choosing what I want to share. But no, that's 4 days of work.
Interesting.
And
Nice.
And Clip Studio makes it 2 minutes.
yeah, 1 minute. Yeah.
1 minute.
That's cool, man. I like the shading.
I always like to tell the audience we do not draw this fast, but it looks cool.
Yes, exactly. Right, because no one could believe, right?
Yeah, they'd be like, "Can't you do it in 2 minutes? Give me
Yes,
my
exactly.
permission."
Hey, I just pay you $5.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, that's how fast I am.
The Flash, right?
Yeah, it's just Flash from Marvel Universe. No, it's not Marvel. It's DC. It's DC. It's Quicksilver.
Our audience kills us if you just say.
They're like, "Oh, they don't know anything about comics."
Quicksilver in Marvel. Yeah.
Yeah, you saved it. Yeah, I was gonna say Quicksilver. That's what.
Quicksilver, exactly.
Marvel.
Nice, man. That's so cool.
That's nice.
Yeah. So,
is this a part of the comic or just a cover or something?
This is not part of anything else than me trying to get back to drawing.
But let's say, hey, don't tell anyone, but use it on a comic.
I mean, I've got quite a few stories already about liches and necromancers in my head, but obviously I need to actually draw something rather than keep collecting things in my head.
Yes, I know that. I know the feeling, and I have the same problem. Yes.
So just showing again, stage 1 is just making all the poses right, moving them left and right, and all of that. Then just tuning down the contrast and redrawing everything from scratch, like.
So you're not improvising, right? I mean, you just on a sketch, you will just use it as a reference at 100%, right? You are not changing it. Possible?
I mean, the flowers, I didn't need to add every single detail, because what's the point? Like it wouldn't be clear. So the flowers, the leaves, I've added as I went.
No, I was just thinking about shapes because I was interested to understand. Your sketch looks like in the same position as the finished piece. So
yeah.
I like that you are just thinking in the sketch how it will. I can't do it. I usually just change a lot of stuff. So I'm impressed that you just stay there.
And I want to say you're using just like the G pen, right, on Clip Studio?
Yeah. Right? Mostly. I do use calligraphy as well. So I use 2 of them, depending if I want like a more of a rough. So for instance, for bodies, I usually use the G pen because it keeps the consistency of line very similar. While on anything that I want to kind of scratch out, I would use calligraphy pen, which is
yeah. Go ahead.
Calligraphy pen. It's like a ball that has been stretched diagonally.
Okay.
So it's uneven in a way that moving it one way and the other will create either a thick line or a very thin one. So it just adds a variation.
What I wanted to say is that I don't know if it's something bad, but I buy custom brushes sometimes when I want to do something like a repetition, like the flowers or something. I would use the benefit of digital, but what I'm seeing is that you're just doing it manually, which I give you props for not looking for a rose brush and then just doing roses across the whole thing.
Oh no!
So very impressive. Now you know about it. You didn't know about that, so you're like, oh. Okay.
I've seen the ones with the chain.
A chain, yes, exactly the same. You can do it with the rose or anything, and you just can randomize and it works. But I don't like that. But I understand that sometimes it's useful. Yes.
I hate chain brushes because they make chain rubber. Like if you bend the whatever line you're creating,
Yes.
the chain actually bends as well. So you don't have these links act properly because they verbally bend
Yes.
like rubber chain. So right.
Yes.
So
The idea is to use it for pieces that you can just connect with your hands. I mean, but I agree. It's a problem. I mean, it works that way. Yes. Anyway, I mean, it's amazing. I love it.
cheers.
You should just print it
Oh.
and sell it.
If anyone wanted to buy it, I would. But I mean, I'm not giving myself such much confidence.
No, you should.
So just wanted to say that on the left and on the right, you have two different versions. One is a bit more, well, maybe not saturated, contrasted. But I can see people actually liking the one that is less contrasted, and you can see more of all the details on it. However, I prefer the one on the left, but I think it's a matter of choice, a matter of taste. Some people like to look at things that don't read clearly, but you can, on the other hand, look for all the details. It's like, where's Wally?
Yes, exactly.
And where's Waldo for the Americans?
Oh yes,
where's
exactly. Where's
Waldo?
Waldo? True.
Okay.
But I know Wally. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which one of the skeletons is Waldo or Wally?
Yeah.
But I prefer to the one on the left, honestly.
Same
It's
here.
just some kind of I prefer it too, but I understand the point of making it more contrast.
I mean, this is like a Barry Windsor Smith level art,
Yes.
man. You're bringing. I'm like, oh, okay. You're always bringing it, pushing us to, hey, why don't you guys do something like this? And then you pop it.
True.
Very impressive.
I'm very impressed. That's why I mean, this could be just an illustration between two stories. I mean, you should use it because it's so cool, and you should post it.
You know, with all the nude ladies, I'm not sure.
Okay.
I was trying not to get us banned from Substack.
It's stone, right? It's not. It's stone.
Yeah, it's statues.
A statue, yes, a statue.
I mean, we can flag it as adult rated or something. But
oh no! Don't say that word.
So when we put it on YouTube, maybe.
Right, I'm gonna stop sharing. I'm embarrassed now.
No, it's awesome.
I'm very impressed. But you don't have any other pages to show because the axe.
Oh, I thought that I actually already didn't I? So maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, it was the barbarian one. There.
So the number 19, it's this one. I mean, I like this page, but I would just add a screen. Sound effect. Some thunk.
Is this a double page? Page?
Yeah.
Like a okay.
Yeah, this is before and this is after. Basically, that's what I did.
Gotcha. On his back, something like a tud or a stock or something.
I think you're right.
Because it just gives us the hit. It hits, right? Right now, it's just a silent. I mean, in my head, of course. When there's a sound, it's just silent and it has a feeling. If you just put a sound effect, it just makes him more aggressive and energetic, which I like, but it's me. You know, I'm an old school maniac.
I think you're right, especially that we've got enough space over here.
Yes, exactly. You have space.
This page I'm just going to leave for the time being because I just don't feel like doing it for some reason. And this is also the one that I've done on Friday or Thursday, I don't know, which you probably remember partially.
Yes.
Like, I don't have the very previous version, but yeah.
I remember this one, yes, I remember.
This one is practically done. Right, yeah, so that's what I did. That's what I did.
Cool stuff, man. Cool stuff.
Cheers.
I have a thing about just an aside about sound effects. It's definitely something really difficult for me to do, and I was catching up on Transformers by Daniel Warren Johnson, and man, I wish I could do sound of like it almost
Yes,
sounds like
right.
it almost I have to when I draw, I have to be make I think what he does is he draws and he's like going "Zzz," like he's making the sound effect "Rah, rah, rah," like as he's drawing. And for me it's just I'm so like I'm just drawing and I'm not thinking about any audio or anything, but that's definitely a skill that I would love to get better at.
I agree.
Maybe not
I
at his
agree.
level, but just one in a while. I think John mentioned like, where do we put the sound effects? And I was like, there's no sound effects. It's all I couldn't think of like I don't know where the sound effects go. But yeah, I know the readers love them, so I have to get better at that.
Yes, and if it's part of the art, for me, it works in a more just organic way, and the feeling of the panel is stronger. When you use just digital, it works, but sometimes it takes me off. At least my opinion.
Well, like we talked about, we are playing with characters in a kind of like a sandbox, like when we were kids, you have the two action. So
Yes,
I mean, the whole point is that we're recreating that in a more artistic sense, like drawing it instead of slamming
it's
plastic
true. It's
together.
true.
So yeah, we
Pew, pew,
kids do
pew,
sound
pew,
effects. They go
pew.
bam and
Hey,
hit and all that stuff.
choo, 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 choo,
Oh, there you
choo.
go.
As you can see, I'm still
Gundam
a kid.
versus Optimus Prime. Yeah,
Yes.
the crossover we all need to see.
Exactly. So let me share my screen. So finally revealed my comic title. I mean, it was just here and there, but now it's official with a final logo, which I can't remember if I showed this last week, but I think yes. Anyway, this is just the final version with the black golf. There also the white version, but this is the one that I'm using. And now, right, this week I just made also a trailer, and I will show in a moment. And now it's official that I'm making Rocket Golf. But this week, my plan was to start pages of issue 2, but I didn't make it. I showed the story, the first one, to some friends, and to the one that is very, how to say, harsh sometimes, but he has an eye for stuff and design, and he told me that some pages lacks on contrast, and the lights aren't very good. The sucks a bit, and it's not clear. Sometimes some panels weren't very clear. So what I've done, I just take them and try to add more contrast. I could add more, but I use the echo line, and with the water on the paper starts to, yes, Lech is moving his head, and he knows the feeling.
Yeah.
Maybe I will add something more, but we will see, because I just want to go on with issue 2. But the idea that it lacks on contrast is true, especially on the first pages, because they were just the first pages. So I'm still a newbie on comics, so I need to learn, right? But yes, the point is just that sometimes I like to have comments that are not "you are the best one," but this sucks, this is not good, because those ones are the ones that you need to listen, because sometimes they can just hit you very hard, and they make you, I mean, it's painful, right? But there you learn to just add something more and trying to go to the right direction. And just this week I'm just also taking a look to the good old one, Alex Toth, which is an amazing artist. If you don't know who he is, just search about him. He's very good, and it's very essential on his pages, and he know how to put the black. I mean, just I need to learn from him, from David, from these guys that know how to put black areas. My approach is very, let's say, a manga style in some way, so everything is very clear. But my friend said, look, it's very clear, and it's not, the things should pop out more, which is usually the sentence that I told friends of mine. So it was funny that I missed the point. But now I think these 2 pages works better. Are not perfect, but works better. And maybe I will just add more contrast also here. I need also to take my files on Photoshop and just use the levels a bit, because many areas that should be black are gray or are not completely black. So I just need to rework a bit on that stuff. On the other side, I'm continuing with the color of the cover. This was the first attempt, which sucks, and then now I'm trying to add more
Wait,
strong
man.
meaning.
Hey, wait. That's incredible, Matt. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yes,
The
I'm
color.
trying to add, yes, exactly, more energy.
That is awesome. I haven't seen it. This is the first time I'm seeing it.
Yes, this is
That's why I
yes.
got so excited.
I mean, it's interesting. I don't think it's. I mean, I'm still working on it, so I'm not completely happy. I don't even know if I like it or not, honestly. But I'm just trying. We will see if I just find my direction. But this is sure better than this, and it has more energy that I want. So this is the direction, I think.
I love it.
Thank you very much.
I'll let you make the last call. It's your book.
Okay, yes, I'm trying to put some blues because I saw a cover from a Masamune Shiro, which is completely different, honestly, but it has a lot of blue. And we just spoke last week with Lech. Lech sent me some tests he made on the fly, which was very helpful. And just I use them as reference and the cover. And I'm just trying. I don't like the yellow, which is big, the yellow orange here. It's a bit too strong. But maybe this is the right direction. We will see. But I'm very clunky with colors. I must be honest. It's so hard. And when I see the work from other people, I'm just envy, and I say to myself, "Oh, okay, I just should ask someone to color my stuff." Yes. So that's the video from the presentation, which I cut out the music, so because it's some metal. It takes me more than I thought, but I'm happy about it. So now it's official on my socials, and you can see the presentation. And yes, that's now I'm officially working on Rocket Golf, and coming soon, because I'm now thinking about the publishing stuff and where to publish it, where to print it, or whatsoever. So this is next step.
Nice.
So, and next week, my goal is to definitely start to making to spam more my video and the pages on socials, and to see the reaction of people, and to finally work on issue 2, because I'm depressed if I don't work on new pages. I don't know if you know that feeling, but yes, I need to work on stuff, right? New stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you're all the things you're saying are universally hit every single artist. I think even beyond comics or whatever. But
Yes.
we constantly want to be working, and we have to stop to figure out what to do with the art, how to push it to audiences and everybody. But I was going to say with the video, I already told you this, but I was so excited to see the trailer that
Thank you.
I didn't even click like on Instagram. I didn't even click like or comment. I just grabbed the share link and I sent it to John, the Three
Thank you very
Pains
much.
writer, just to say, like, dude, like, look at this. Anyway, I just got too excited, and then I went back like 10 minutes later. I'm like, oh, I didn't even hit heart or anything. It's like, that's really what you want to see up there. Something that you get so overwhelmed you don't even know how to use the UI on something.
Okay.
So
Thank you very
great
much.
job there.
Thank you very much. Yes, I'm very happy to about the video, and I hope it works to spread the word and have more followers, and then we will see. I mean, but yes. So, okay, guys, I think it's all for today, right?
Yeah. All good.
As usual, you know the rules. Love your pets, read more comics, follow us here and on socials, and we will see us again next week. Take care.
Cheers.
Cheers. All right.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Good night.